Now it's time to move on to loops. Let's imagine we have an array of numbers here that represent the order totals that we've had throughout the day in our app. Now let's say we need to compute some values based on this array, such as the order total. Maybe we need to add some tags to each one and filter out the high value orders to be reviewed by a manager. One option is to just use a classic for loop, like you'll find in pretty much every programming language. We have an integer that starts at 0. While that integer is less than the order's length, we will increment it by 1. Personally, I hate loops that look like this, and I almost never use them in JavaScript. But while we're in the loop, we can start computing our values for the total. We will just do plus equals with the order total. Then to create a new array with the tags added to it, we'll go ahead and take the order amount and multiply it by 1.1 to add 10% tags. Then if we have order values that are greater than 100, we'll go ahead and add those to the high value order array. This code is very ugly, and B, it's mutating values that might make our code a little more unpredictable. Luckily, we can reduce this down to just 3 lines of code by using modern JavaScript array methods. If we want to take an array and then have it accumulate to a value that equals, say, a total amount, we can use array reduce. It takes a callback function as the argument, where the first argument is the accumulated value, and the second argument is the current value in the loop. So if we want to sum up all of the items in the array, we can just do the accumulated values plus the current value. And when the loop finishes, that will give us the total of all elements in that array. Mapping and filtering values is even easier. If we want to add tags to all the items in the array, we can just take the values in the array, then map them to their value times 1.1. And lastly, we can use filter to create an array that only has the values greater than 100 in it. Whenever the callback function equals true, it's going to allow a value through. So in other words, if the value is greater than 100, it will allow that value through to the new array.